And that's where we'll find our Paxton Graff and Trey Francis with a special guest tonight.
That's right, Maddie. We've got a special guest with us tonight, Mr. Benji Bendele, who's been the longtime sound director here at the West of the Pecos Rodeo. And Benji, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Well, Benji, you were a former contestant and announcer, but more notable, you're the man who introduced playing CDs at the rodeo. So tell us, what's that like, and how did you kind of come up with that concept?
Well, it started out as tapes, cassette tapes, or even before that, we played 8-tracks. So, I mean, it's evolved over the years. Went to CDs, like you're saying. Now it's all digitally on a computer. So we have a screen in front of us. We have a bunch of buttons with different names of sounds and music, and we can scroll through it and grab something real fast and play it and just move right along with the show.
And you're saying times have changed a bit?
Times have changed a lot in the 28 years I've been coming here.
Now, initially when you started doing this, what was the crowd's reaction to it?
It's evolved. Like you said, we were talking, it's evolved over the years. In the first part of the years, we weren't as quick to get to sound effects, to get to music. We just kind of played stuff, and when, we could, we'd play certain things that matched what's going on in the arena, and you'd get a little small reaction like, oh, wow, that sounded good, or people would come up after the rodeo and compliment you on it. And as the years have gone by, we're now on a computer with, like I said, there's 32 different sound buttons on the screen, and we've got numerous amounts of screens we can scroll through, so I can get to stuff fast clicking, and I amaze myself sometimes. I can get to some stuff so quick as long as I remember where it's at. And I have people come up afterwards, how in the heck can you get to it so fast? And my answer to them is just repetitious. I can do it over and over and over. You get used to it, and you remember where certain effects are at, and it helps the crowd react to what's going on in the arena. You got a cowboy come out here and he gets bucked off, and I have some, smart aleck comment musically to play for it, or something positive that cowboy does. I have some hype music that I can get to real fast. So, and it's up to date and modern. It's not all country music anymore at rodeos. It's more rock and roll and upbeat and high energy music that we're playing at rodeos, not only here in Pecos but all over the country.
Well, Benji, unfortunately we don't have that much more time to talk to you, but I really appreciate you taking the time to do this, and we look forward to hearing you here in about 3 hours or so, but really appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you. And make sure to stay tuned for the 6 o'clock show, as we'll continue our live coverage here at the West of the Pecos Rodeo. But until then, I'm Paxton Graff. He's Trey Francis. Maddie, back to you.